Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard is resigning after about 15 months in the role of the Director of National Intelligence.
Yeah, we want to get straight to the White House and bring in Kevin Liptak with the latest. What are we hearing right now?
What are we hearing,
and this
Kevin?
is a significant departure. We do now understand that Tulsi Gabbard has informed President Trump of her decision to resign from the administration. And what she is telling associates is that she is stepping down because her husband is confronting a rare form of cancer. And so that is her rationale for stepping back from this.
For health reasons, huh? What did I say? I said it was going to happen because of health reasons. I knew this was going to happen. Health reasons. She was out before she was in, man. You knew she was getting axed. Donald Trump is putting his power as an absolute dictator. That's what he's doing. We have no attorney general right now. Boebert, whatever happened to that Kirsty Noem? Do we even? Oh, yeah. We got that Willie Mae Bing Bong Billy Bob guy. He's now the Department of Homeland Security guy. You got to get rid of all the women. He has to get all of the women first. Pam Bondi's got to go. Tulsi Gabbard. Who's next? Who do you think's next? RFK? You think RFK is going to be out? Nah. RFK is going to stay in. Who do you think's next? Who do you think next? The house is crumbling down. Trump is all about girl bosses. Oh, yeah, he's all about girl bosses. Big time. No, he ain't. He hates women. You knew this was happening.
Very, very critical role at a very critical moment as the U.S. Remains at war with Iran, as President Trump weighs restarting the bombing campaign inside that country. This will be a significant departure for the administration. And so Tulsi Gabbard telling the president today,
people think Pete Hegseth's going to
resign
be
and that she's stepping aside.
Pete Hegseth. What do you think? Pete Hegseth? You think Mitch? Mitch isn't really his boy. Mitch is going to be dead. Mitch is dying, man. No one lies about cancer. They don't? Yes, they do. How are you going to prove someone's got? Yes, they do. People lie about cancer all the time. My husband's got a rare form of cancer that I've got to deal with. If she was happy, she'd stick it out. She's getting fired.
For this ultimately very personal.
You think the spy queen? Quits? Because she got fired.
No reason, which is her husband's health. Now, that being said, this has been quite a tumultuous tenure, I think.
Oh, that being said, even this guy doesn't nobody believes it's because of cancer. Oh, it's because of cancer, though. Yeah, it's cancer.
I think for Tulsi Gabbard, over the course of this second Trump administration, there had been clear points throughout the last year and a half when she did seem to diverge with what the president was trying to do. You know, she came to this job with a very clear anti-war background. You know, she herself.
Anti-war. This president's super pro-war. Donald Trump came into the presidency with an anti-war background. I'm the peace president. I want the peace. Cash Yap. I think Cash Yap's next. Yep. Cash Yap. I think Cash Yap's next. Cash Yap's got to go. Cash Yap's got to go. Cash Yap Patel. Next up. There are all kinds of people being canceled for lying about cancer. I know. People lie about cancer all the time. People lie about cancer because it's hard to prove you got cancer, right? People lie about cancer.
Is a veteran. She talked before she was in this job when she was a congresswoman from Hawaii about not starting foreign wars, specifically about not starting wars with Iran. And over the course of this conflict.
Remember when she said that, well, we're never going to start a war with Iran? Remember when Donald Trump said that? Never, not Iran. He would never show, never.
She really did not have a very visible role whatsoever in confronting the Iran threat. She had been essentially.
Oh, look at that. Look at how young they all looked back then when they started out. Look at how young they were. Look at this. When they were all wearing white and they were happy to be there. And look at even what's her name? I even forgot her name already. I forget her name already. Caroline, I think. Caroline Leave It. Caroline Take It or Leave It. She's sitting there. Remember, she was so young and pretty and fresh-faced.
Cut out of some of those.
How old is Caroline Leave It's husband again? He's like 85. How old is Caroline Leavitt's husband? Yeah, he's 60 years old and she's 28. Oh, no. 32-year age gap. Caroline Leavitt's 60-year-old real estate developer Nicholas Riccio. 60 years old. That's nice. It makes me have hope that when I'm 60, I can score with a 28-year-old and have babies. That's nice, huh? Pretty good. I could be 60 as long as I'm rich when I'm 60, I could still get girls. Ain't that nice?
conversations, the president did seem to task her with some different roles. You'll remember she was down in Fulton County, Georgia, when the FBI was raiding a voting office there. It was sort of a strange sight to see the DNI down in Georgia when the FBI was conducting that raid. She also put out a report.
Remember when she was down there, the DNI was down there messing with Georgia? Devil went down to Georgia. She was looking for a soul to steal. She was in a bind. She was way behind. She was looking to make a deal.
Sort of downplaying the role of election meddling from Russia. Both of those, I think, meant to put her in the president's good graces. But despite all of that, there had been these clear tensions. And so now we're understanding that she is going to be leaving the administration. We do not yet know at this point who may replace her. This is a very, very critical job. It was created in the aftermath of 9/11 to try and coordinate all of the government's intelligence.
Yeah, remember that? We don't care about that anymore. Donald Trump doesn't care about the government's intelligence. Remember when he said he trusts Vladimir Putin over our intelligence agencies? So, I mean, what do we need intelligence agencies for? Just call up Vladdy. Hello, Vlad. You're not doing anything bad, are you? Okay, good. Thank you for telling me. I trust him, everybody. I trust him. We love Vladimir Putin. I trust him. Remember when he said that? He trusts him? He said he didn't meddle in the election. I believe him. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my jelly belly. I feel it in my jelly belly. All the way down in my jelly belly. He didn't do nothing wrong. He didn't do nothing. Nothing wrong.
So at a particularly a tense moment, it will be critical to get this job filled.
Ageism. I'm not talking about ageism. I just said I hope that when I'm 60, 28-year-old women still find me sexy. Already, I'm nowhere near 60, and I feel like I walk down the street and 28-year-olds are like not as thirsty as they used to be. It's nice to think, though, if you're a real estate tycoon at 60, you could still get 28-year-olds.
But at least for now, Tulsi Gabbard saying that she will no longer be the director of national intelligence.
Yeah, especially as the United States is at war in the Middle East, it's notable that the director of national intelligence is departing.
I also just want to talk about sort of the policy positioning of where Tulsi Gabbard was in terms of director of national intelligence. We heard at points that debate sort of, I guess not so much debate, a difference in stated position between what we heard from the president at times, sometimes it was Steve Witkoff, in terms of the ability for Iran to get a nuclear weapons grade weapon. And then she would often say that the capability was obliterated. I wonder for you, who just follows this space so closely.
It was obliterated. It was all the way down to Bolivia. We blew them to Bolivia. Everybody, we blew them to Bolivia. They were obliterated. We pulverized them. We did all these things. It was so nice pulverizing them. And we saw it's totally scorched earth. It was wonderful watching all the little children die. It was good times were had by all. It was beautiful watching children die. Me and Epstein, me and Jeffrey, we used to have such a good time watching children die. It was a favorite pastime. It's good times. I think it's fantastic that they're gone. Not the fake news. Oh, yeah, is it fake news? Tulsi Gabbard's out. Is there something fake about that? Maybe you should check Newsmax and find out Tulsi Gabbard's gone. I already told you Tulsi Gabbard was gone. What's fake about that? Fake news. They were pulverized.